62 days ago, I gave $5,000 to this AI that trades crypto. Today, we're going to talk about my results so far, how Stoic handled the last few weeks' market drops, and some sweet new rumored updates that could make Stoic a game changer. I've also had a lot of people ask me about the difference in performance between using Binance US and Binance.com, and so we'll talk about that as well. So, in 62 days, my Stoic account has gone from $5,000 to $10,704. Real quick, here's a 62-day comparison against other assets, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. If I had put $5,000 on the exact same day I put $5,000 into Stoic, and these assets, here's exactly how much I would have. As you can see, Stoic is still outperforming everything and is absolutely crushing the safe investments. Real quick, I just want to say when it comes to investing, safety is overrated. If you want to make money, you need to educate yourself, learn the game, and take some risk. I know people who spend their whole lives avoiding any sort of risk and seeking out that safety and that security. And because of it, they stay exactly where they're at. There's a reason they say fortune favors the bold. You gotta take some risks. You gotta take some initiative. You gotta go on the offense. You can't just sit there and wait for money to come to you. You gotta go and you gotta get the money. Over the past few weeks, we've had some pretty decent ups and downs in the market. As you can see right here, my account went from $10,000 all the way back down to $9,000 during the lowest part of the dip, and now back up to $10,704. And now that we've gone 2 months, I can look back at my account month over month and see the performance. In the first month, we went from $5,000 to about $7,500, which is a 50% gain. And in the second month, we went from $7,500 to $10,704, which is a 43% gain. So right now, Stoic's averaging about 46% each month. Now, a lot of people pointed out that this is happening during a bull run, but what would happen if it was a bear market? If everything's going down, how is Stoic going to perform? And in my experience of how it's performing right now and how it's performed during the dips, if there was a bear market, Stoic would go down with the market, maybe a little bit slower, but it would still go down with the market. However, reading in the forums and talking with a few of the admin of the Telegram group and different things like that, there are a few rumors out there that in the future, Syndicator is going to be implementing shorting on Stoic, which is going to mean it's going to give Stoic the ability to short things. If you don't know what shorting is, it's a way for when the prices go down, you make money from that downward movement. Instead of normal stock trading, you're making money from the upward movement. Shorting allows you to make money as the price goes down, which would be an absolute game changer for Stoic because that means it would perform well in not only a bull market, but also in a bear market, when everything's going down. I've also read that Stoic is looking at adding other exchanges in the near future. Right now, you can only use Binance.com, and if you're a US user, Binance.us. But in the future, it looks like they're planning on adding other exchanges, which would be awesome because, Binance US is pretty limited on their selection. I know it'd be awesome to get some variety in there and not just have Binance US or Binance.com being the exchanges that you're using. As far as strategy hedging goes, I still have my strategy hedging at 30%. It's still working awesome. They recommend you have it at 50%. I might change it back to that eventually. For the time being, I just have it at 30% because I'm trying it out. And I feel really strongly we're gonna have a big upward movement here soon. So I'm hoping to benefit from having that 30% hedging, but we'll see how it works out. Lastly, let's talk about the difference between Binance.com and Binance US in terms of gains. So I did actually do an experiment where I had assets on Binance.com and I had assets on Binance US, and I compared them over a month. The reason I did this is because Binance US has far less trading pairs. And so I thought, well, with less trading pairs, is it gonna be able to get the same kind of results? And really, we came out to about the same. It was less than 1% difference between the two accounts as far as growth. So yeah, it didn't really make that much of a difference, at least in my experiment. One odd thing that did happen with the Binance US account is it traded some of my money into USD instead of USDT. So one time when I looked at the account, it looked like I'd lost half my funds, but really it had traded it into USD, which is kind of a weird error. It never happened again. It only happened once, and it was harmless because it was a really easy fix. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you've been using Stoic during the same time period, I would love to hear if you have different results or you've been getting different results and what those results have been. I've had some people on TikTok talk about that they've gotten drastically different results, which seems weird. To me, it seems like it should perform the same for everyone. But again, I would love to hear if you've had different results or if you have any questions about Stoic, and I'll see you next week.